At 23, I started multiple businesses that failed, and at 32, I sold my first company for a multi-million-dollar deal that changed my life forever. I thought money would solve all my problems. Instead, it just created new ones. But first, let me take you back to where it all started as a kid. I was pretty insecure about most things, and if you asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up, I probably would have said I want to be successful on the internet. And the internet barely was even starting back then, but I knew there was a future for it. So let me tell you a little bit about my journey from going from zero to a multi-million-dollar exit in my company. So make sure you subscribe down below and let's get into it. So the first thing here is I want to start like my whole journey and like how everything happened and how I came to this big business that made multi-millions, and now I'm at a multi-seven-figure exit. So the first thing here is like growing up, going to school, I had something in my head the whole time that school wasn't the right choice for me, but everyone kept telling me it was. So I kept going to school. I went to high school. I was barely making it by, and then ended up getting into college. I went to college for 2 years. Going to college for 2 years made me realize that I wasn't going to make enough money to travel the world, have freedom, and buy what I want. So I decided I needed to do a new opportunity that nobody was doing at the time. And that new opportunity was creating some type of online business. And I knew it was a new blue ocean opportunity that not many people were in, that I could make a killing in it. So what I did is my first business ever is I invested into a mentor at first that helped me create an e-commerce business. I started that e-commerce business and made about $4,000 a month. This was not profit, this was revenue. I know everyone talks about revenue nowadays, and acts like it's profit, but it's not. The thing is, I made probably 25% profit a month off that. It wasn't enough for me to live. I ended up thinking like, what can I do that I would be pretty good at? And obviously when you start business, you have like something called shiny object syndrome. When you have shiny object syndrome, it means that basically you want to start all different types of businesses. And a lot of you guys get that because you see all these gurus online and everyone's making it big in different industries. Like you got me with the marketing agency / info product. You got people in e-commerce making millions. Everyone's making millions in different divisions. So you got to choose the right one and stick to it. The longer you stick to it, the more successful you're going to get into. You cannot hop like I did in the beginning, but I ended up becoming successful because I never gave up. The thing is, I started the e-commerce store, and then I moved on to a social media marketing agency with a buddy of mine. He was my best friend, and we basically started a business together. We were making about, I think our highest months was $33,000 a month in revenue. That was our highest month. We got to that month running paid ads. We had no organic socials, nothing. We ended up discovering that we didn't like the niche that we were in. We decided that it was stressful and it wasn't something we wanted to do. So I ended up creating info / marketing agency product in the social media marketing world, again in the beauty industry, and that I actually felt passionate about and actually scaled that to millions. First month obviously was crazy. First month we made about 12K, second month was like 37K, and third month was 84K, and then bam, we blew up past 100K a month the fourth month. Now we're doing multiple 100 figures per month and growing. So the whole journey was pretty crazy because you ask yourself, did I lose time? But technically you did not lose time. You basically built skill sets that you're going to use for other businesses. So as I looked at e-commerce, I was learning paid advertising with e-commerce and learning how to design funnels and websites. And you keep building these skills as you get to the bigger business. A lot of people think like, oh, I wasted time. You didn't waste time. You just basically learned a little bit of newer skills to bring to your next venture. And that's what I tell everybody. It's like nothing's a waste of time. It's just building skills for the future. And you see a lot of people popping off at a young age. And yeah, there's some people that get lucky, but there's also people that work their ass off to get there. So you're going to have to work hard to get there. Nothing's going to come easy, you know? So the next thing is number 2. The next thing is financial freedom. A lot of you are probably wondering like, what was my vision? What was my goal? Back then, it obviously wasn't to get rich or make a ton of money and be on yachts, this and that. Back then, it was really just financial freedom. I reached financial freedom with my second business with my old business partner. That we went to Thailand, we traveled the world, went to Brazil. We were traveling like crazy. I reached financial freedom at that point. It was amazing. I could travel whenever I wanted to. But then I really was trying to look deeper, feel like what makes me happy. And what made me really happy is serving my parents and helping my parents get their life to the next level and helping them, grow as a person and make money. So I started helping them out with finances and then helping them live the life they want to live on their dreams. I took them and we traveled all over the world with them. and basically help them see a bigger vision in their life so they can strive and, think bigger. The next thing was I felt like I was thinking too small when I thought about the financial freedom. So what I did is I was like, I want to get rich now. What is the next step to get rich? The next step to get rich is to really create a product that people are going to love, and a product that is very scalable, and it has a big enough audience that you can grow to. So I started the consulting/info products social media marketing agency that I have, and grew that to multiple 7 figures a year. And basically growing that helped me realize that there needs to be a bigger goal. And this is why the exit comes into place, because now I'm thinking bigger. This business could still grow a ton, but now I'm thinking bigger. It's like, how can I get to the $100 million mark? So now you have to see and look at life as like, how can I get to the next level? And you have to keep thinking, because your first business, your second business, your third business is never going to be the one. As an entrepreneur, you're always going to be advancing. You're always going to be moving up in different businesses, and maybe even different partnerships, or even making businesses alone. And number 3 is how my company was born. So it's pretty crazy story. I met my business partner through Instagram. He ended up messaging me, and we lived in the same town. We lived in the same town back in the day. Some girl recommended, say, hey, there's a very successful entrepreneur. His name is Kyle. You should meet him. So he messaged me, my business partner, he's my business partner. He messaged me and said, hey man, we should link up. I see we're doing big things, and I wanted to link up with you. And then 6 months later, we became business and blew up this venture together. It's pretty crazy how networking can definitely blow up your business. If you feel like you're lost and you feel like you're struggling, or if you're not even lost and you have a big business already, meeting people is always good, because you never know if a new idea or a bigger idea comes into play. Number 4, the growth of a company is pretty insane. If you know marketing and sales, you're gonna grow pretty heavy. I think the hardest thing is leading a team. You learn how to make them see a bigger vision in themselves, and they believe in the company vision, then they're going to grow as people. So you got to help them reach their goals, because if you help them reach their goals, they're going to help you reach your goals. So our growth is based on growing our employee, our staff, and helping them grow as people, and also helping them grow inside of our business, so then you can grow. And that is the key aspect of having the growth in this. So now, when we did this, the 7-figure exit, multiple 7-figure exit, now I want to teach you guys how I did it, how I built a company that had actual systems. And a lot of infopreneurs, they can't grow their business and exit. I actually was able to set myself up for the future so I can exit for multiple 7 figures and move on. And now I want to teach you guys how to do the same thing, how to exit out of your business, how to basically grow your business, and how we did it. We basically grew our business off of paid advertising strictly. Nowadays, I probably would have did it half and half, which is organic and paid advertising. But paid advertising is always going to beat everything, because you can really scale that to the moon. And guys, I really want to talk about the 7-figure exit, because I want to show inspiration to most of you. A lot of people, they don't set themselves up for the future. They have a lifestyle business that they're having a great time, they're having fun, but they're not setting up their lifestyle business for an exit. Because one day you might not feel passionate about that business anymore. You might want to exit and actually reap the rewards from the exit. So guys, I hope you guys subscribe, and I can basically teach you exactly how I did it, how I exit out of this company, my next future videos, and I'll see you in the next videos. Thanks for watching.